Hey everybody, welcome to the Pensky file. It's a new Let's Play of XCOM, Enemy Within. So Enemy Within is the DLC for the original XCOM, not the original, but the original, the most recent original XCOM, Enemy Unknown. So I played Enemy Unknown on the Xbox a few times, and this will be the first time playing through Enemy Within, so it's sort of blind, sort of know what I'm doing. Hopefully we'll see how things go. Do a single player, normal difficulty. I'm not here to prove anything. And I get kind of annoyed when the people die, so we're going to do an Iron Man, which basically means that the game saves. It always auto-saves, so you can't reload old saves. And this game, if you don't know, features permadeath for characters, so I'm not going to do any of this. We'll do vanilla, except for Iron Man. So basically, if a character dies, you raise the squad up, and if a character dies, they're gone for good, and Iron Man prevents me from reloading the game. So let's get it on. No, I don't want the tutorial. So here we go. We will explore XCOM in this Let's Play. Hopefully it'll be entertaining. I'll shut the hell up now and let the cutscenes play through.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
So that is the intro to XCOM Enemy Within. I like the intro. I think it's dramatic enough. Not too cheesy, not too stupid. Gets the blood flowing. Gets you excited about what you're supposed to do. So it starts off, we have to pick which continent we want our base to be on, and they all come with a different perk. So North America, air and space. Airplanes basically cost 50% less to build. Labs and workshops cost 50% less to build. Future combat, foundry, and officer training is 50% less. We have ways, autopsies, and interrogations are instant. And Africa increases the monthly funding by 30%. My two favorite are Asia or Africa. I think I'm going to go with Asia. I like the benefits of the Foundry and the Officer Training School. Foundry is kind of an end game thing that's nice to have, and the Officer Training is a nice way to get the early game going. So I'm going to go with that, Asia. And now our squad, if you're not familiar with the game, the squad gets flown out to listen to this guy. So we have to neutralize all hostile targets and locate and secure the meld canisters. So the game basically alternates between that sort of hive base activity where you sort of manage your base, and then these tactical chess-like missions where you send out your squad and have turn-based strategy battles against aliens. So let's move my keyboard back a little bit.
You are free to engage all
Alright, so I do have to get used to the keyboard controls here. So that zooms out a little bit. All right, so the big game basically works by you can move your characters around, and you have 2 movement points basically, or 2 action points. So they could move, for instance, within this blue outline, and it would cost 1 action point, and then they could do something, or you can dash, like it says here, and it costs both movement points. So what is always best to do is sort of move around very cautiously and put your characters into situations where they could defend themselves. So we'll leave her there. What about this guy? Send him. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Send him over here, I guess.
Heading out.
And move on to the next. Let's see. So we kind of want to spread out here and see what's going on. Make sure we cover as much ground as possible. I will dash that person over there. No aliens yet. Let's see here. So we'll get our last person into a line of sight.
10-4.
Like right here. See if there's anything going on. There isn't. So we're just going to overwatch these people. There's the aliens.
We're witnessing something.
Somehow I saw them, or they saw me. Not exactly sure. So we have to move up here and take these guys out. What do we have for options here? Move this person. She's got a shot at both. She's an assault rifle. This is half cover. I guess that might be good. Well, what are the odds of hitting? 45, 25. So let's go with the 45. See if we can take out 1 alien right away. And we can. Good kill.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct.
Yeah, the weapon self-destruct, she's telling me. I'm not very interested in that. So you can basically, if you kill the aliens, you pick up their pieces, and you, like weapons pieces and things that they leave behind, and you can use that to... Where do I want to move this person? You can use that to build your own supplies later on in the game. So let's see here. This guy... What are we going to do? Why does it take him so long to move through things? I will put him here, dash him up. We do need to find the meld canisters too, which I will show you why in a second. Alright, where does this guy want to go? We'll dash him up here. And I think I have 1 person left on Overwatch, so this person, yes, can Overwatch. There we go. See what the alien does here. Trying to fall back. Alright, so they're just going to retreat like a bunch of pussies. Now he's going to run back. And he did absolutely nothing. Let's see, what do I... So the meld is over here somewhere. I suppose I want that. So what should I do? I'll dash this guy in here. Okay, there's some aliens. So I'll leave half my squad back here to deal with these guys. What do I want to do here? She has a grenade. I'll put her right there. And this might cost me, but I do want to kill... I'm going to use... Are both of them there? Where'd they go? I think they are, I just can't see them. So that can go right there. We'll kill the alien with a grenade. This destroys their weapons fragments, which is painful. Yeah, she's complaining about now. But I did want to kill those guys right away. Alright, shut up, woman. Let's see here. So I think he was over here. So let's move this guy in here. Yep, he's right there. He's just gonna boot that door down, boot the window down. Let's see, 75%. Should be good. There goes the alien. Alright, so we got both meld. There's a very easy mission to start off with. 4 aliens killed, 0 operatives lost, 2 canisters. So the meld, if you didn't notice, has a timer that counts down. If you don't collect it in time, it disappears. And the meld is used to create upgrades, like genetic upgrades and mechanized soldier upgrades, which are new to this version. I haven't dealt with the mech yet, but you also collect the meld if you just beat the mission before the timer runs out. Otherwise, you have to walk up to the actual container and click on it as a character, and that will give you the meld. So that was a pretty good start. Nothing too crazy. Let's see what this guy says.
XCOM HQ Commander.
It's good to be here.
I'm Central Officer Bradford.
Nice to meet you, Bradford. I like his dapper little sweater.
and keeping you briefed on the current
The
situation.
shoulder pads, nice
My
little
efforts
patch.
should allow you to focus on the
So this
bigger
guy
issue.
is basically our sort of right-hand man and tells us the most basic of information that comes out of Central and tells us how we have to interact with things and what to do. So this early bit is just sort of a leading us around the base to see what's going on. So this is like the hive overlay where we get to.
Exemplary performance. Let's
She's
hope
happy
all
with
of
it?
these operations go as smoothly
So
as
let's
they
promote
planned
some
it.
people. So this person became, all these soldiers become a sort of a type. I think there's 4: assault, support, heavy, and sniper. So, and the rookies randomly get assigned a career path basically after they level up for the first time. So this guy is an assault class now. So we have 1 assault, and this person becomes a sniper. Good for her.
But without sufficient training, they're
And the other 2 didn't kill anything, so they do not level up at all, which is fine. They'll level up sometime in the future. And we got a bunch of stuff, some artifacts, meld, sectoid corpses, all this stuff. So you can do research on that and whatnot. I'm sure this will explain right here. I'll let her explain.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Alright, so I think that's it for Dr. Valen. So this is the research area. You can start research. I don't know if you guys like the me not talking over the cutscenes. I don't really care, but apparently some people have real strong opinions about whether or not people should talk over cutscenes. What is this? Why can't I do this? I need 5. Okay, so xenobiology or meld. So you can pick what kind of research you want to do, and each of them take a certain amount of time that has to pass before they get completed. So, so let's start with the meld, I guess.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own survival
Yep, and she's telling me not to use explosives, which I really shouldn't have done, but I was kind of in a risky position. I didn't want a soldier to die, so I had to do it. So here's this guy. He's going to tell us some stuff.
I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Alright, so this is engineering where the research pays off. This guy will build us things, and it's just like the research where you have to collect engineers and researchers, scientists to make the work go faster. So you can see what you can build here from him. Satellites we'll explore later, and medkits. And the commander is wanted in mission control. Let's see here. Before I do that, well, before I end the episode, let's view our soldiers. So these are them so far. These are all of our guys so far, and I am going to, let's rename them. But since we're going with Pensky file, my namesake, I think I'll customize them based on what the Pensky file is from, and that's Seinfeld. So we'll call these guys. We'll give them all Seinfeld names. There's Elaine Bennis. Nice to meet you. Let's give her at least the right color hair. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, a little halo helmet. That's nice. No, none of this. No, no. Don't see any Elaine hair yet. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll give black hair. There we go. Perfect. There's Elaine. And we will give you a little bit of tint. We'll make you green. Perfect. Elaine Bennis, our sniper. So I will end the episode there, and I will go through and change all these characters' names, I think, in the meantime. And after that, we will kick back in. But this is the first kickoff of XCOM, the Pensky file playing through XCOM Enemy Within. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.